Well, it looks a little different in here, I'd say, huh?
Yeah. Why is that?
Boys went shopping or what?
We took Zandra's
My crypto money?
he screenshotted some crypto, sent it to us, knew the bag was up. Monty had his card. We went on Amazon.
Monty didn't reply to me either.
It's payday, all right.
He just didn't. He just avoided my screenshot. All he said is like, "You didn't know."
He does not know.
Oh, jeez. But I'm not gonna put you on blast today. We're here with our homie Zenaloa. Give it up, people. Zenaloa.
There is a fourth person here today, huh?
Yes, there is.
Aquí estamos.
So there's another interview out right now with Zenaloa on our YouTube channel. That was DP, hosted by Laz and Monty, and go check that out. If you made it here, this is episode 101, huh?
Yeah.
Episode 101.
Good interview, if you ask me.
Yeah, I agree. You guys should go check it out, especially if you guys are hip-hop fans. I think shed some good insight and good conversation over there.
It'll help you get to know who Zenaloa is.
Yeah. What'd you guys think about episode 100?
I thought it was pretty lavish.
Dude, I liked it. I mean, I was there, I got to experience it, so the whole time it was chill, you know? It was like I was just at a bonfire with the boys and drinking, eating good. Like, yeah, it was a vibe. And I think we caught it pretty clean.
We did. I didn't think it was possible. We had to get a whole generator.
Oh, yeah. It was a process.
Mission.
It was a mission, but we did it all for you. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that.
Yeah. Yeah, what he said. All right.
Wait, so we're waiting on Zandra to take his shot.
Oh yeah. I got you. Here you go. Cheers, family.
Cheers.
It's episode 101. It's the Lord Second District Podcast.
The hottest podcast in the world.
Fucking world. I'm here with Zen. I'm here with Laz. I'm here with Monty.
That's right.
Episode 101. Episode 101.
What?
So I bought you another pen. Girl, I got you another dress. So when you ass up down the stairs, I buy you shit because you wear it. You know you might be that's because you know I care.
Welcome back to the Lord Second District Podcast. Out of podcast in the world.
That's why you keep on coming here.
Now I feel like it's been a minute.
It definitely has been a minute.
And I got sick because it was really cold last episode.
I definitely got sick too. I went to work.
3 days.
I was trying not to talk to my customers because I sounded all fucking
all fucked up.
Yeah, fuck. I was like,
I've been telling you guys since episode 99, y'all gotta go to Mother's Market and buy that ginger snap. I'm the only one that didn't get sick.
Let me find out you were sick the week before.
Low-key, we got sick because he got us sick.
Nah, I got you guys sick.
Yeah.
No.
That makes a lot of sense.
Damn.
Nah. But what did you think about the 100th episode?
It was cool. I thought it was cool.
Was it better than you expected, you think?
Nah, I didn't.
Damn.
I thought it could have been better, but
What could you
Can always
have
be
done?
better.
What could you have done to make it better is the real question. Each of us.
Probably some bitches shaking their ass in the background.
Well, I was promised a fire spinner, so I don't know, bro.
Yo, that shit outside though, doing that outside is complicated.
It's a mission in itself,
So
right?
for you guys to
Yeah,
even be
yeah.
able to do it and for it to sound and look the way it does is an accomplishment.
For sure, yeah.
So props to that.
Yes, I was definitely happy with the results, you know, what we
For
got.
sure.
yeah,
I love it.
I've never seen it done. I'm sure it's been done, but I've never seen it done.
Of course.
But what do you guys see this week that was kind of caught your guys' attention? Zen, anything you seen this week that was like, what the hell? What's wrong with this world?
I mean, there's always something, bro. There's always something, but you know that shit that you catch on the internet, and it's not okay to see. But but then to today's standards, nothing out of the ordinary, bro.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
You guys seen the shit that's happening in Ecuador right now?
No.
Actually, no. That's like the last thing I've been thinking about. Like, hey, what's happening?
I just seen that shit. You saw it?
Whoa, what's going on?
So there's like a revolution, right? So the basically the drug dealers and the organized crime, they're calling it, declared war versus the government. So they took over like the university and hospitals and jails and shit.
Bro,
crazy.
they were doing the news live. they were like guns pointed to the head, like on live television, like get down
get on
type
the
shit.
ground.
I actually, now that you mentioned it, I do remember. That's pretty fucking gnarly. Hey, didn't they say that they executed like 10 cops?
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
they did
doubt
a lot
it.
of shit.
I seen. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you.
No, you're good.
I seen this video of like some guy in Ecuador, like during that whole thing that you guys were talking about. He had like a bazooka, like just walking down the
Just a
street,
bazooka.
and they like they show him like shooting it at like a fucking vehicle. And
They've
shit.
been watching those Zenaloa highlights, bro. 'Cause
Hey, I'm not an expert, but I heard that like if you shoot a bazooka near someone, you don't even have to shoot it at them. Just that pressure, like fucking, can rip your like skin off.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Don't quote me on it,
and
but
some
I
of it
just,
is like shrapnel and shit, so it's just gonna fly everywhere.
yeah.
It's like a
that's
shotgun.
So it's gonna get you somewhere. you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's insane.
So a revolution.
Do you guys think that's like far off from like the shit that happens in Mexico with like the cartel?
I don't think it's that far off.
That's why I said they were watching Sinaloa highlights, bro. Because
Yeah, bro, but that shit was like very organized because they hit multiple things at once.
no, yeah.
So the level of it was a little more crazy than what you see.
I
in
mean,
Mexico.
we've seen like examples of that, like when they caught El Chapo's son.
Yeah, but that was a reaction, bro. These guys planned it, and nobody
Yeah, yeah.
expected
I
it.
see.
Like
I see what you mean.
you had students and teachers like asking people, you know what I mean, like the cops to leave so they can spare them. That's just crazy to see.
How far are we in America
from that from a revolution.
I can't see that happening here in America.
I think
Can't? How do you
not
think,
yet.
How
I
do you
don't think we're
came
that close.
We came to be.
Well, that happened, but now, right now, I don't
Yeah.
see like the people going against, the police, man,
We
like
are-
as a group.
the
you know?
military.
We're a long way disconnected from what we were back when. That
Yeah, yeah, with our rights.
We were more woke
We
then.
we're
The
very
amendments.
domesticated to the point that people reacting like that is sounds like not
Far,
possible.
yeah, it's far fetched. Like they set up like such, I think, like a perfect foundation. Everyone like you could order food on your phone. Like,
Yeah.
we've gone, like you said, domesticated to this point. Where it's like, how spoiled are we, and like what are we gonna trade that for? Like,
That's
you
true.
heard like the Jeffrey Epstein shit come out, and like people were like upset, but like no one really.
Yeah, we're so spoiled to the point where like we don't even trip about that because
I mean, and then there's so much time that's passed by, right? Since all that,
Yeah.
and like systematically through like education and prisons and all that shit, like we're so far away from it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
we can't react like that, even though we see it happening in Ecuador. Like for us to consider it happening here it'd be tough.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think South America is some of the craziest like people down there, bro. They're not afraid to overthrow the government out there like we are.
Yeah, man. But I mean, the situation is very different too, man. Because they're oppressed on different levels. They're dealing with organized crime and the cops and the government. They're fucking starving and shit.
Yeah, there comes a point where enough is enough. If you're starving, if your whole community is starving, like, dude, I'm sure like people are gonna get together and try to make a difference.
But
about it.
even like the people in power, you think of all the presidents, like the president in El Salvador or what is it, Honduras, that's like locking up all the thugs.
The Mara Salvatrucha?
Yeah, they're like all locked
Yeah,
up,
that's just
bro.
crazy, bro.
So it's like both the people in power and the people like that aren't in power aren't afraid to like fight for what the fuck they want. Like,
Yeah.
And I feel like here, like the government tries to push as much as we allow them, but we also are kind of like dumbed down to like not question a lot of things.
I feel like we're set up to where we'll always have enough to not get to that point.
Yeah. They keep
feel
you
me?
like right in that pocket.
Keep you content.
Like you're not gonna starve. You feel
Right.
me? Like, or shit like
Yeah.
that in every sense, to be like, oh shit.
I feel that. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
You got the bitches on the swipe. You got the food on the fucking Apple Pay. Like, come on,
the commodity, right?
Yeah. It's like, what more could you ask for? Look at it, you're so spoiled.
We're
and shit.
spoiled here.
And in many cases, that's what they're not willing to give up.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, like if I have to do like not do that,
Yeah.
in order to be part of the revolution.
Yeah.
Like, do you guys ever think about like how easy it would be like to disconnect everyone? Like, just unplug the Wi-Fi, unplug the internet. Like,
How many celebrities have said just turn off the computer?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean that's easy, just like a power grid, right? Just like communication, that shit.
Right.
Like we're not in control of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like how do we get
That's
to
the
that?
thing. There's so much power in that. Whoever owns that switch, the Wi-Fi switch or the internet switch, like That's where the
that's why
power
when
is.
they're
You
like-
turn that shit off and billions of dollars get lost.
Yep.
You know?
And everything's to the web. Like when you see like, I open my house with Wi-Fi. That's cool, but if Wi-Fi is not working, like
How you gonna open your house?
Exactly.
And
don't
hackers
think
could
of
hack
it.
your Wi-Fi now, so you could open your house from Wi-Fi, but so can everyone else if they really wanted to.
Well, a hacker. Not everyone else, but yeah, like so can someone that you don't want to.
Yeah.
Or for example, let's say the switch flipped and like, you know, they wanted access to your personal
we talking
information or
about that?
privacy. Like,
Yeah.
they can do that with literally no effort, bro.
Yeah, like Zandra says, don't look at my search history, yo.
You're just gonna have to expose me.
Zandra pulled me aside already and was like, "Hey, bro, if I ever go, just make sure you get my phone."
Please.
Oh yeah. You're gonna find some shit on there.
Nah,
Yeah, but it's real. But that shit's real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's not too hard to like, especially like us. Like, we're fucking like a little bit older. So like, moving forward from here on out, like, how many kids are really used to like not having that? You know?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like back then, you would just have to go to your homie's pad or like, hey, meet me at this spot today at this time.
Yeah,
Be a man of your word.
I still got memorized numbers, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got a
yeah.
couple. I got a couple. You know what I mean?
Like just
I memorized my landline. You know, the first one I ever had.
yeah, I got like the homies' numbers memorized just off the pattern because that
Right.
Oh shit!
was it, bro. Like,
Right.
Crisscross, left, diagonal.
So,
Right.
so you're a little older than us, so like
Yeah.
you got like
to
at the very
experience that.
beginning of
Yeah.
it,
And bro, it changed everything because
He had the cell phone with the antenna on
like
it.
pushing 3 times to get the C.
you had to do it, bro.
I did that
Yo,
shit.
I used to
hit
text
me
like
out,
that.
though.
I used to-
Yeah.
But his was like the first.
Yeah, the first of its kind.
Hear me
Yeah,
out, though.
he grew
You
up in
gotta-
that.
You got to understand the difference, though.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you're at home and you're trying to reach somebody and you're trying to call them, they're not home, bro. Like, that's it. There is no
Yeah.
other way for you to
Dale en la
access that person, right? And now it's like, well,
Right.
he didn't respond to my email, so I'm going to text him. He didn't text me, so I'm going to call him. He didn't call me, so I'm going to go on fucking
Yeah, I'm gonna
FaceTime.
see if he's live on Instagram or
back then.
live.
Don't let someone be on the
Online.
internet because every time you call, it just sounds like it's busy.
Yeah.
If someone was on the internet back then,
my mom used to hate that shit, bro.
you couldn't be on.
Oh, yeah.
You couldn't make a call and be
Yeah,
on the
I had to
internet.
ask permission. Like, hey, can I use the internet? Like, is it cool? Because you never, because you couldn't call and be on the internet at the same
I
time.
had a time slot, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like, this is when you do that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
because I need the phone.
After 9.
My mom's in bed by 9, so
And then even like, all right, you
game over.
you fucking make it happen, and you get a girl's number. You're getting her home number, bro.
Yeah.
That's
bro,
That's
yeah.
the only option. So
I'm gonna call you at 7, all right?
And hope that she picks up.
so you gotta call her, right?
If it's not her brother, her dad.
and then you have to ask, right?
Yeah.
And then you gotta,
Está
but then you gotta
Maricela?
get on there, bro. You gotta get on there with her, and you gotta talk like right there, bro. Like there was no texting for you to like
Yeah.
get to a good comfortable spot. Like
You gotta get that
you
Riz on
got it
point.
right there, bro.
Damn.
On the spot.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
think about it, because like even then, like say her mom did answer, it's like okay, te la pasa, hands her over the phone. There's
could be on the other
another
line.
phone.
She'd be on the other phone being like,
When,
Yeah,
when you
the
touched me
second
like that
line.
at lunch, it felt good. Me, I can't chingados. Like, oh shit.
That's true.
nah,
that's
but
true.
it sounded a little
bro.
bit different when there was 2 phones on. Sometimes you
hear
could
it.
tell. You're like, hey,
You can hear it.
I think there's someone
Yo.
on the other line. Are you sure?
But I definitely got the. Ya no llames aquí. It's like, oh damn,
That's cool.
that shit happened.
Dude,
But that was a different level though, because
Yeah.
kids nowadays will never know that, bro.
Yeah.
You get,
Nah.
you get the build up. You get to all right, add me on Snapchat for a little bit. You're
so they get to see what you're
You feel me?
about.
Like by the time you get to the conversation, you already you built
know
that up.
about it, yeah.
But off that shit, like first of all, you had to ask for that number, and you got to keep that shit in your pocket.
And you gotta trust
Yeah.
that she gave you the right number.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
And if you didn't have a pen, you're fucked.
Yeah, nah. Yeah,
Nah, me, I have a good memorization.
yeah. I mean,
Nah, I'm just kidding.
I don't know about that. I wouldn't remember.
No.
Hey, Zen was like, "Hey, girl, just show me the pattern right here on the phone."
Just show me the pattern.
I'm like, yo, nah, peep it, bro. Okay, I'm gonna put you on game.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let me see what that number spells out.
Oh.
Hey.
And I'm going home with a certain letter.
A
and
whole
a
serial number to a bike and shit.
I'm going home with one word.
That's hard.
And I just gotta find that out. Come on.
There you
Yeah.
go.
That's a good one.
Hey, yeah, I never would have thought about that.
Me either, bro.
Yeah, that's
you have to
true.
be clever back in the day,
That
bro.
is facts.
That's like 2000s love, right? Like
That's
that,
fucking-
that's that feeling, you
Yeah.
know, like all that, you know, like that picture you showed me just reminded me that I showed me the picture for your upcoming single, and like
Yeah.
that's what it like reminded
Yeah,
me
it's
of, you
nostalgic
know,
to that
like the
shit.
2000s
Yeah,
love,
yeah.
you know, the letters and shit, you know,
Yeah.
the little letters, and then the pictures that are all like, remember the pictures I sent you guys?
Yeah, yeah.
The group photos with like the stars in the back and shit, all glowy. Like, that's what all that reminded me
That's
of.
what it was,
Gloomy
bro.
and shit.
The cholo
Yeah.
couple backdrop.
Yeah, yeah.
That was different than the 2000s, bro.
It was
I'm telling you.
different.
They felt it, huh?
It's a different world out here today.
Yeah.
Definitely.
For real, it is way different, dude.
Right now, it's like, how can I upgrade from the love that I have? What? What the fuck?
What do you mean by that?
Everyone
Damn,
is
that's like that.
No,
Yeah.
that's
I
what
get
like
it.
that's what people are doing.
yeah.
Like,
It's that
Yeah.
instant gratification type of shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they just need it so constantly that they don't find a way to build into. And you see it in a lot of shit because people
Yeah.
can't stay consistent.
So,
nowadays.
like, synthetic,
The younger crowd,
like-
bro. The
Yeah.
younger crowd is like they can't stay consistent. And
No, they can't. And that's a good point that you brought up. A lot of relationships now is just like, okay, I'm with you until I find the next best thing. Like,
now you know what I meant, huh?
well, yeah,
because they're it's just a constant comparison.
yeah. I see that happening a
What
lot,
is
and
it?
it's sad, bro.
It's like keeping up with the Jones type shit.
yeah,
It's a
it
cool-
is.
man, I think-
It is.
But see, like I think it has to do a lot with shit at home. Because like for me as an example, I always knew what love looked like.
Yeah.
So I always knew that when I didn't have to look for more after I found that shit. You feel me?
Right.
So you got to be considerate of that and not take away from yourself because after that it could be fucked up. You feel me?
Yeah, that's true.
Like I always say.
You know?
It's a slippery slope. Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel that,
it
I
really
feel that.
is. It really is.
But that, I think that's true. I think that's 100% true. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people, it's a little greedy, you know? There's a couple greedy people out there.
And you know what? It's a fucking survival of the fittest mentality. But
Well,
that
it
shit's
is.
just to me it sounds very draining, very
Yeah.
consuming.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see that.
I know, Zen, you have kids, and I have kids. Do you think your kids would survive now, back then? Like, they would be able to survive that? Like,
I mean, I always make that comparison, bro, especially because, like, my oldest is 13 now.
Yeah.
So I think about the shit that I was doing at 13. So anytime I try to get mad at him and I reference that, I can't get mad at him.
You're like, he really is not that bad.
Right? He's like, right. But again, his situation is different. Right.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So now I put him in a perspective of what about if he would have gone through what I have gone through? But I don't know what that would look like, bro. For real.
And yeah, that's fire.
Because it's way different.
Yeah, we were raised way different back then. You were raised in a whole different
It was
era,
a
you know.
completely different world back then.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Quick question.
What's up?
You said you knew what love looked like.
Yeah.
You learned that.
From watching my mother love my father, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
not everybody
Yes.
is fortunate enough to see that in their lifetime. So
Facts.
that's a hard concept to grasp if you've never seen it, heard it, and seen it.
Yeah.
like, felt it. You feel me?
Yeah, like touching up on that, a way I measure like love and how I want my relationship to be is like my own like parents, you know, because they're still married, they're still together and stuff. But like that's kind of something that I subconsciously
you had a
like
great
reference.
example, yeah.
And then like if I'm dating someone and they're doing something and I go, okay, well, my mom would never do that, or like, you know, or our parents like would never do something like that.
See, but
so I
then-
cancel that out.
but
You
then
know,
you
I
get
use
like,
that.
fuck, that's what my mom would do, and that shit's annoying. It's like,
Yeah. Well, nobody's perfect. That's nobody, but yeah, I feel you on
I know,
that.
but
It's like your mom wasn't getting picked up by her male best friend.
Yeah, like that shit would never slide back in the day. You know, your mom was never hanging out with her guy best friend.
But see,
you
the thing is that just the principles were different back then.
way
The
different.
code was different.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yes, 100%.
Like you didn't see it, and if you saw it, I mean, I don't know. It was way more frowned upon than it
Yeah.
is now.
I
Well,
feel
these
that.
girls don't get it, man. They don't get it nowadays.
Because now it's just like, all right, now it's just fucking egos competing. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
But but you got to understand that they canceled out the code in a lot of stuff just because
I feel that.
Yeah.
they don't understand it.
No, yeah, I feel that.
It's really weird, and like I haven't been in a relationship in probably a couple years now, but Where was I going?
How do you
with
feel
this?
about
like,
that?
Like,
You just wanted to say that.
I just want to let you guys know that I'm single and I'm available and shit. No,
I don't know where I was going with that, but I just wanted to say it out loud.
yeah. No, but
That's money for you.
no, but
He looked at the camera when he said that too.
damn, they caught me here on the LSDV, yo.
4K, yo.
Fuck.
So where are you going
Go
with
ahead.
this?
Go ahead.
Well, now I think of it like, cause now I have a certain like way of thinking, right? And kind of, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not looking for a relationship right now. I'm like, no, but look, like it's different right now while you're single, right? And you kind of see the game, you kind of see how the world works and all this shit, you know. But then it's different when you find someone and then you realize like, okay, this girl's a whole ass person here, and then you just have like a whole connection, and then all your beliefs and all this like kind of change, and like, you know what I'm saying? It's very, and I'm aware of that, you know what I'm saying? That like things change and your reality changes when you find someone that like you love, you know? So
I understand
that's
that.
kind of what I was
understand.
like going for.
What you're saying is that you guys' realities both kind of intertwine.
Exactly, and then you gotta like,
It's a responsibility.
it's a responsibility, but then like that's where love is like real, you know? Like that's where it takes
where they
effect.
both where both parties both kind of compromise, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
bro,
exactly.
I mean, that's
unconditionally. Like,
that's way important, bro. Because I think we all go into a relationship with expectations or a thought, right?
Yeah.
It's always not always going to match that shit, right?
Yeah.
So when you go through that and you find that out, the way you react to that is everything. You feel me?
Right.
Because I mean, if you don't like that person enough to be like, all right,
I can
do this, then what's the point for both of you? You feel me? But if you do, then you understand that that's going to have to be the way you react to it every fucking time.
That's a very mature approach, like
for
for love,
sure.
though. You know, like a lot of people aren't there yet. I feel like, because I understand what you're saying. I completely agree with what you're saying. But
Yeah.
I'm looking at like 2024, the state of like the world. And like,
Bro,
I think that concept is kind of hard for for like the younger demographic to kind of grasp.
And everybody says it, right? Your uncle when you're 22 and your uncle's talking to you, and he's like, you're too young to have a girlfriend, right? You should be doing.
Yeah.
You should be doing that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's exactly right. You shouldn't be trying to find your life partner before you get your life together.
That's
'Cause
true.
You don't even know what your life looks like.
Right.
So what
That's true, yeah.
so what you're picking and what you're offering might not be the same shit in 2 years.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
completely true. And
you don't have a lot to offer when you're like young, barely coming up in the world, you know? So you gotta build your nest. You gotta build your home.
Chris,
You gotta.
But I see like both kinds, bro. I'm actually seeing a lot of the younger crowd now that have been emotionally conditioned for that by their parents, to the way that they understand that we're just dating.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm just dating. Like,
Right.
we see each other, we do this, so we both go to school, etc. Like, I'm seeing a lot more of that, and it be more of a casual but respectful thing.
Right.
But that just shows fucking emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
What was dating back then, though?
Bro. I mean,
People got married real quick.
well, yeah, I mean, depends. I mean, people got pregnant, people got married, and that was usually situations like that. But I mean, shit like that. I mean, it happened. But
Yeah, people get married real quick.
I mean,
You know,
our
now, I
parents-
mean, I have friends that got married like 6 months. We got family members getting married like a year after. You know what I'm saying? Like how long do you got to be with someone until you're like, okay, I got to marry this person? What's that timeline?
Wait.
There is none.
One at a time. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I think there is none, because for me, like
Got married this on the spot.
nah.
That's
For me, like it took, like I knew my wife, like I was gonna marry her eventually. Because
okay.
obviously we had a kid already and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
But when I decided, like, oh damn, like this is the one, was when like I think I've said it on here before. She took a trip with my kids to go see my parents, and I was like, damn, bro, like she cares that much. She took my kid with my parents. Like she knew my parents, but she don't know them like that. She stayed there, like.
Oh, she went by herself without you?
Yeah, to meet for my parents, both my parents to meet my son.
So they
type
can
shit.
see, damn.
And I
Okay,
was like,
that's cool.
damn, bro,
That's
like,
cool. Yeah.
she's- like not a lot of people would do that. Like she did a bunch of shit around that time. So I was like, damn, bro, like she's the one. And when she got back, like the same day she got back or the day after I proposed, I was like, yeah, this is the
Fire,
one.
fire.
Bro,
But
Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for refreshing us.
They do a lot better of a job at showing us
love than we do.
like, yo, I'm the one.
Yeah, yeah,
For
yeah.
real,
I feel
like-
that.
Like, and it's funny you guys say about that because, like, the time wise, right? Like, I think me and my girl were like together for like 4 months. We got married.
Damn.
Oh, damn. All right.
But when I was with her, I'm like, all right, that's my girl. Like that.
Right.
I knew that was her. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
And she those actionable things, like you said,
Yeah,
that made it very apparent. Like, okay, that's
Yeah,
it.
there's not a lot of people that would do this. And it goes back to the thing, like, damn, this is some shit my mom would do, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're always gonna find that shit, bro.
but it's crazy. I don't know. It's hard. Oh, I mean, you guys aren't in a relationship. I know Chris is in a relationship. I don't know if he's going to propose anytime soon, but
No, don't spoil it.
no.
She might listen to the pod, man.
I'm just saying,
man.
like,
Don't ruin the surprise
do
now.
you think, like, is there like there's no timeline, right? Like, if you feel it type shit, or is there like a pressure at all?
I think there's a timeline for women.
There's definitely a timeline for women.
Yeah.
Guys, it's different.
Yeah, you think so? For a woman, how long?
For a woman, eventually it's like, are you going to propose to me or not? Like, eventually it gets to that point. You know what I mean?
I do believe that.
I've seen that happen before.
I've seen it happen before.
Yeah.
But I understand though. I get it though, because no one wants to be wasting their time, and people want,
Right.
something serious.
But that's why
You
I
gotta
think
communicate.
I think what Zen said was kind of like coincides with that, which is like you shouldn't be with someone if like you don't have your life together yet.
Yeah, exactly.
For reasons like that, because a guy could be waiting forever for like I'm
you
trying to
can't-
get my life together before I marry you, and the girl could be like thinking a completely different thing, like I'm trying to have kids and all this shit already. You know.
So
like,
yeah, I do like contradict myself because like I've probably like growing up, I've seen two of my like close friends, family friends or whatever, get married and they've been dating for like 6 years and then they got married. Like
Yeah.
I've seen it happen a couple
Right,
times.
right.
And so in my head, I'm like, okay, date someone if you're with them for 6 years. Like at that point, like get married.
6 years, you might get kicked out, bro.
However, yeah, no, exactly. But in my head, I thought, okay, 6 years, that's enough time. Like, if you're not marrying them after 6 years, like, what the fuck are you doing?
I mean, the crazy thing
Right.
about it is even with the timeline, right?
yeah,
I've seen both sides,
Yeah.
right? Where they get married quick or they get married after a long time.
anything
And
can happen.
And I've seen both sides fail and
Right.
work
And
out.
proceed. Yeah.
So like
Exactly.
even
You see,
taking
like
that into consideration.
my last relationship, like I thought I was gonna marry her. I was only dating her for 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
was like, okay, yeah, I was like ready for everything, right? Or I felt like I was,
Right,
you know.
right.
So it's different. Like that's where I contradict myself. But
no, I feel that.
yeah. What was your question?
Chris.
I was just gonna say that I've been with my girl for 8 years.
Oh, so yeah,
Hey,
you gotta get married, bro.
We're on her side over here. You better put a ring on that.
So when are you gonna do it? I'm kidding.
We'll help you, bro. We'll make it fucking
We'll help you.
lavish as fuck.
Let us know, bro. We got you.
Nah,
We
for
got
real. The LSDP will take care of you.
It's love.
yeah.
It's love. We got you.
And it'd be great content.
The LSDP, we believe in love over here.
Anything but the ring.
Yeah, we're not gonna pay for that. That's all you, bro.
It's a tax write-off, my guy.
Well played.
Hey, we might be onto something.
You're not that funny, buddy. But one of the funniest thing I saw this week. Did you guys see the clip of the guy fucking attacking the fucking judge?
Oh yes,
I seen that.
I didn't
That
see
guy-
the video.
That guy needs to be signed to some type of sports team. I don't know if you guys ever been to a fucking court. What?
he can be a blocker, bro.
For sure.
for field goals.
Oh, hey.
Bro, whoever needs to sign a blocker, get him, because I don't know if anyone's ever been to court, but those motherfuckers are tall. And that guy cleared it and like started punching the judge.
Damn. So he got through the security. Is that what you're saying?
On top of that, and
Oh,
then
shit.
there's the judge is sitting above everything.
Bro, he's not getting away with that.
Like her podium, and he
Oh, yeah.
popped over.
Watching, he was gonna get probation, and now it's life.
They brought him back in with like a fucking mask.
I seen that
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, looking like Hannibal or whatever.
It was crazy.
What's the Batman?
Bane, yeah.
Yeah.
Bane? He looked like Bane? Holy shit.
With that was
Attempted
He fucked
murder.
up though, bro.
Fuck it.
He did.
Yeah.
I think he was only supposed to go to jail for a year. Or
What
something.
was it for?
Who knows, bro? Something stupid. He would. It was something.
Like I
for
said,
a
it
year.
probably wasn't even that bad. He was probably getting like community service.
You know what's funny?
And then he goes and
I don't know if you guys saw the clip, but he's like when the judge is doing like listing the things, the shit that he did. He was like, "Oh, I changed. I don't do that anymore. I changed. I don't do that anymore." And then she sentenced him, and he was like, "Fuck you, bitch."
Fuck.
I saw that shit. I saw that.
I was like, "Damn, bro, the U.S. Olympic team got to get him."
That shit
the
was
little
so
sand jump.
Looks so casual to him, bro. It looks like he'd done it before.
It was just another Tuesday.
That shit was crazy.
You know?
That's funny.
That's one for all the judges that put away people up.
Yeah, man.
That made a lot of people feel good for sure.
That he flew forward like 7 feet, bro.
Well, those things are tall, bro. They're at
like-
least 5 feet tall.
He
So he
jumped
cleared
like
that shit.
7 feet in the
sure.
air. Just
It was crazy, bro.
holy shit.
This is insane, bro. I don't know. They're gonna throw him under the jail. I'm sure.
And,
There's no
and then
way.
in jail, they're gonna, you know what I mean? That judge is gonna tell a few of those COs, like,
Yeah, rough him up. You think so? Or you think everyone's gonna treat him like royalty in there?
nah.
He's like, here, take some Maruchan, fool.
Nah, they don't give a fuck out there. I've never been in jail. I never want to be in jail.
how do you
I
know?
don't want to end up
So how do
with.
you know?
But I just know
He
that's
saw
not.
Prison Break.
I saw the show Scared Straight,
He's like, I saw blood. I saw half of Blood In, Blood Out once, and
and I was like, nah, this is not for me.
Wait, did you guys ever watch Prison Break?
I saw
I
some
watched
of
that
it.
shit.
Yeah,
It was
I
good?
finished it.
That shit was good.
It was
That
good?
shit was good.
Yeah?
yeah.
She kept me guessing.
Yeah?
I can appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
Once
about-
I can stop if I have to stop guessing, I want to watch it.
I feel that.
I was we're talking
okay.
about watching shit. Have you guys seen that movie Blue Beetle?
No, that's
No.
a Mexican. right?
Yeah. That's
When
just
did it
pretty-
come out?
I don't know, but it's on HBO. George
Blue
Lopez
Beetle.
is in it.
Oh,
To me, people don't like it.
Is it a comedy? Is it a?
It's funny.
Wait,
Okay,
wait.
okay.
Who made it? Who made it? Who's
It's
Who
DC.
directed it? Let me find out. 50 Cent directed this shit.
I'm directing everything right now, man.
all the DC shit is whack.
Nah, bro, this was good. It was funny. Like, to me, I like anything that has to do with our culture. Like,
See, that's why.
Wait, Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
What kind of movie is it?
it's
Is
a
it
superhero movie.
DC superhero?
Bro, go home and watch it. Don't just watch it. If you don't like it,
It's because I agree with Zandre when he says like DC, like it's
yeah,
not
but
it.
this was good. Like, I watched it. My kids watched it. It was good.
Dude.
So always your kids watch this.
And my kids, and my 1-year-old
That
daughter,
doesn't mean anything to me.
Your 1-year-old.
and my fucking 4-year-old is like jumping around thinking it's cool as fuck.
Oh,
That
this
shit
shit's gotta be fire. Yeah.
Am I
Oh,
gonna
they be
take?
jumping around the baby shark, yo.
Laz gets
And that's
home, he
just-
sees a kid. He'll be like, "What you watching?"
For real. That's just cool, bro. Like, to me, I'm not gonna take fucking superhero advice from an adult. The kids are who make the superheroes cool. Like,
Nah, I don't agree with
That's
that.
questionable.
Bro.
Nowadays, it's questionable.
I guess. I mean,
But okay, I'll watch it though. I'll watch it.
It's funny.
Blue Beetle. It's a superhero movie.
It's
George
a lot of
Lopez
it
is in it.
A lot of it is in Spanish, so the humor is Spanish humor.
Yeah,
it's good.
I remember growing up on like George Lopez and shit,
Yeah.
and Mencia.
I never watched that shit. I watched
No?
Mencia stand up, but
Same.
I never really watched George Lopez on anything.
Nah, do you find them funny?
Nah.
Same here. I don't find them.
Back in the day when I first heard his fucking Disneyland churro whatever,
It
like I
reminds-
thought that was funny in like middle school, you know.
It
But
reminds me of like your uncle that came here first before anybody else. You know?
Nah, he reminds me of like my uncle that like came
reminds me-
here and doesn't want to be like remembered as the-
Mexican. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that one uncle that got here.
Oh, is
That
that
uncle.
usually the first one?
Yeah, the first one that got here first.
he's
you
like,
know?
nah, bro, nah.
I've been here longer than all of you guys.
This ain't it, yo.
I'm almost white. My tío Toño. He knows.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
Hey, you're welcome to watch this, fool.
Yeah. She low-key will probably. Oh, está Luciano. Oh, yeah.
She's gonna agree with us.
And she's gonna
Sí, cierto.
she's gonna probably call your mom.
Shout out,
Oh,
tío.
sí, fíjate que. Yeah, you already know.
You know how it goes.
Pues ya hasta los chamacos saben.
We know.
Andan bien marihuanos ahí.
Oh, they know that.
I always get that from the fam, bro.
Yeah?
They always go to me first
They know you're high.
because they know I've smoked. I'm the
Yeah.
one that
Or if they
smoked.
need anything. Hey, do you?
But when the kids start smoking, they always come to me, Luciano.
Que-
You're the oldest one. You're here giving the
Loki,
example, like-
probably my mom probably went up to you at some point when I was like
I wasn't gonna say it, but
No, but it's true. It's true. Like that's.
I got that phone call.
No, his mom is notorious for that.
Yeah, but
Bro.
That's a great mom though.
yeah, that's a good mom, bro.
Yeah. I love my mom. Shout out to my mom. I know you're watching this right now. Shout out to you, mom. I love you.
Shout out to my tia.
Nah, but I think it's great. My mom was like that. My mom, like, at first she was actually kind of in denial. My dad was like that. Like when I first got caught, my mom was like, "Oh,
I told you.
I don't know how to fucking play so late. I'm sorry.
I just knew." Nah, but my mom was like, when they caught me, she's like, "Oh, mijo, dime de quién es. Ya sé que no es tuya." I was like, "Bro, it's mine."
You're lucky, bro.
Yeah.
My dad was like, "No soy pendejo," you know, like this
Yeah.
is yours,
For me, it was different because I didn't smoke till I was 21, bro.
Oh, okay. So, but you were old enough. But
So
I think
yeah.
your mom's gonna say something.
That's
about
crazy.
this.
Hey, yeah, something about Zen. He was straight edge back in the day.
No smoking, no drinking.
So,
nothing.
so was I.
Yeah.
Hey,
Check
Me
it out.
too,
though.
till I was 13.
Check it out, though. Check it out. I get home all high when I was 21, right down.
Yeah.
And I wake up my brothers. I'd be like, "Yo, make me some food real quick." I'll be all high.
Oh, Juan Loki, that
Yeah.
fool knows how to
He knows how to
cook.
cook.
That fool gets
So
down.
he'd make me food, bro. And my mom would come out because it'd be 11 o'clock
Yeah,
at night, 12 o'clock. What are you
¿Qué
doing?
estás haciendo aquí?
Nothing. I'm all pretending to be passed out. Juan's making me food, bro. I owe him forever for that.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then she asked him, "What are you doing?" And he's cooking that fucking till midnight or
It's like
something.
a whole fucking spaghetti. He's like, "Oh,
Yeah,
bitch."
everything. Oh
Fucking
fuck.
3-course meal right there.
¿Qué hacen? Son las 11 de la noche.
Hey, I'm at the.
You want some, mama?
I'm like, "What's happening?" I pretend to be asleep. Like, "Oh, what's going on over there?"
Damn, didn't even have his back. Just letting him sink.
Why are you cooking right now?
Bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Go to
It's 11
sleep,
at
bro.
night.
You don't need to eat right now, bro.
Were you guys those siblings? Because I definitely was that sibling. I was gonna throw my siblings under the bus.
Nah, not me.
Nah.
I'm a ride or die type.
We were smart, bro. It depends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We picked our
Depends on the situation, actually.
Do I want my ass whipped today?
Or not?
We
Yeah.
picked our battles. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Make sure
yeah.
we're good.
Nah, there was times where I was like, they're hitting them for the wrong reason. You gotta step in, you know, like, or they're getting in trouble for the wrong reason. Like, oh, he didn't do. Tu cállate, you know. It's like, oh fuck.
Damn.
Then you know you should just stop.
No, it's like,
Yeah.
All right then. Hey, your brother saw you tried. Like, that's what
Yeah, at least. Yeah, me, I was just like, hey, oh, you saw what I did that? Yeah, I tried, bro. What try?
he shot the gun and I tried to run, bro.
Sorry, bro.
tried it.
Damn. You're the oldest, huh? You don't really have like anyone that, and your siblings aren't close enough to you for.
Yeah, do any of your siblings like smoke weed or have gotten caught like smoking weed? And how's that like?
Nah, my little brother is like 14.
Nah?
Okay.
So,
Oh, he's definitely smoking weed.
What would happen if you caught him?
no, I've like caught on. Like, kids are kids. Like, at 14, I was like so curious, you know what I mean? And
But
now
you
they
weren't
got that.
smoking at
plus-
14.
No, I wasn't. But like, still, like, I understand what like influence can do to like an impressionable child. You know, like you have kids. You said you got a 13-year-old, so it's like high school's right around the corner. Because my brother's 14. He just went to high school.
Yeah.
And I have like that's my what do you call it? I'm his guardian. You know, so like
Yeah.
I have his location and shit. If I call him, he's not picking me. I know something's up. You know when your kid's acting like different and shit.
That's the thing,
So,
yeah.
So you like obviously if you're like an attentive parent or overseer or whatever, like you got to catch on to that shit. You know what I mean? Because like they're gonna get away with as much as you let them get away with. You know?
Yeah, and it's gonna be it's all decision making, bro. So you influence that as much as you can.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you hope they make the right decision, bro. You know what I mean?
You gotta kind of, I mean, I don't have kids, but I imagine you just teach them, hey, like there's right and there's wrong, and you gotta decide for yourself.
Yeah.
And then you just trust them as a parent to make the right choice.
That's all
at
you
the
can
end
do.
of
I
the day.
mean, we all saw our homies that had strict parents.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, mine.
And how they ended up. Yeah, you don't want to end up like me, yo.
I saw strict, bro. That was not strict.
Nah, yeah,
I
no,
saw
no,
like
we're just-
strict, bro.
Yeah, same.
Spank your kids?
Nah.
This guy. Nah, but there is strict parents. There's hella strict parents. Like my parents, They were cool sometimes, but a lot of the times, like I wasn't allowed to sleep over at people's houses. Like that was a fucking.
But that was for like an apparent reason, right? Like everyone knew why, right?
Yeah, my mom was like, nah.
Yeah, because they know
Not
what's up.
happening.
They could come
Like,
here, but you can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
But there was people like, bro, I had friends whose parents were like, "See, vete," like
They didn't give a fuck.
my house on the
Yeah.
weekend sometimes was like the party.
That was the place to go.
Not the party house because we were young, we weren't drinking and shit, but we were like the hangout spot because my parents weren't allowing me to go anywhere.
But they would let your friends come sleep over.
no, they would be
didn't
like, "Hey,
care.
we'll go pick them up, tell them to pack his shit, we'll barbecue and everything, but you ain't going nowhere."
Lavish.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And I get it as a parent now because I wouldn't fucking let my kids.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
And you got to think about it, right? And we talk about like being that the younger age where the other parents were making those decisions. Those parents are like us now.
Yeah.
I mean, how many homies do we have that we're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I can let my kids hang out at your house.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you know, or just like
Sleep
I
there.
can't even fucking have you speak around them because you don't know how to not say
Right.
something.
Yeah,
stupid.
It's like, bro, my kids are here.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, like,
you're
chill
going
out.
rated R. Like,
And
come on.
TBH, a lot of the people's house that I was trying to sleep in back then, I was just trying to go there to like low key drink or something. It was never to like. It was always to do something bad. It was never.
I was going to watch movies till like 3
Their
a.m.
parents are cool. They let us drink there.
Yeah, it's like
Their dad buys us alcohol.
That's the fucked up part. How many times do you see dads or moms being like, "Oh, we're trying to be the cool mom or the cool dad," and they be
Not my mom.
Yeah.
facilitating that shit. Yeah,
You know what? I don't have kids or whatever, but like if my kid is like 16, like 16, and then like I'm cool with the parent, and then like if they like allow them to drink, but in the house. If I trust them enough, I'd be like, okay, like
You say that now.
to me,
Yeah.
what?
You'd have
To me-
kids, you wouldn't say that.
I know someone I work with, they have a kid that's like 16, 17, and he's only allowed to drink at family parties.
Yeah, the problem with that is that
I think if you trust the parents, okay,
yeah,
sorry.
but the problem with that is that if you make it a casual thing, it continues to be a casual.
Yeah,
no, it's true.
that is true. You're right.
It's okay.
Like
You have a point.
I'll have a beer in front of my kids, right? But I'll never be like, "Hey, can you go grab me a beer from the fridge?"
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I don't
I feel
make
that.
it.
I feel that.
Hey, this is a grown-up drink. I might have one. I might have two.
Yeah. You can't touch
and
it.
that's it. This is not
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
But I make it that
You make it clear.
that's what it is, right? Because when you make it too
Okay.
casual,
Yeah.
the problem is that they get casual with it. So now when they're with their homies, they're not
It's not
going
a
to think
thing.
twice.
They're not sweating it.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Let me
I
get
feel
that. Let me get that.
I see.
I'm
I
the
see.
same way though. I don't drink around like my family members or any of my siblings and shit like that. Like
I do.
I've gone out with my sister who was like 25 like one time, and I'm like, this is weird. Like
I'm
can't,
definitely,
you know?
I'm definitely guilty of
Can't
like,
stand this.
And that was like my closest sister, and she's like,
Yeah,
40,
yeah.
You know, so it's
I'm definitely guilty of like letting one of my cousins smoke with me. Like,
that's different though. Like if your cousin's the same age as you, who cares?
no, he's not the same. He's like younger than me. Like, I was like 24 and he was like 16. But
Whoa!
I knew that.
Well, we got him here.
Like
We got him, guys.
he's my cousin. I don't care. Like,
Just kidding.
the thing is, he was already a pothead and his mom knew.
Yeah,
So it's like you're smoking with me.
Nah, yeah. I mean, you weren't making a difference.
No,
at that point.
yeah. Your mom knows you smoke. Like, I'm gonna smoke with you. Cause I had weed and we were smoking and he came out and he's like, can I smoke with you? I'm like, well, we're here and we're not going anywhere. Like,
Yeah, bro. I mean, I never try to get people that don't smoke to smoke.
no, me either.
That's weird.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I do all the time.
like
I think that's weird to
I'm just
watch.
kidding. I'm sorry.
I think we smoked maybe once before. Like, we started making music together,
Maybe, yeah.
and we went to Culiacan and shit. But I didn't really smoke with family members, bro. Like, except me and Karin. But that was just like same age.
Yeah,
We're just
yeah.
smoke. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Yeah, it was kind of weird though because people do find out and then you feel all fucking weird. Like, fuck, should I have smoked with him?
Yeah.
Like, ah, fuck.
Yeah, I don't know
No,
about
yeah.
you guys. I have busty ass cousins, so like, if I get in trouble, like, and I'm with you, like, I'm guilty just for you getting caught.
Guilty for
I feel
association.
that.
Just 'cause
I feel that.
Yeah, so I just say like, unless you're like my
Oh, he was with
cousin,
Andre? Yeah, he's definitely on drugs.
yeah, shit like that.
We've had some family gatherings where everybody's having fun. You know what I
Right,
mean?
so
Like,
everyone's cool on the same
everybody's on
page.
the
That's
page.
different.
Yeah.
That's different.
That's why we are there. you know?
Yeah. I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think about the Jewish tunnels?
Bro, what?
Crazy.
You hear about that?
No.
No,
You did
okay.
it?
Well, there was like a video. Well, apparently there was like a video of like some Jewish guy coming up from like a little sewer tunnel, bro, like a sewage tunnel that you see like that you can.
And this is in New York.
In
This is in New York.
And like, where are you coming from? It's just like a random ass street, like normal sidewalk and shit. And then someone called the cops, and then like they found that there's like
A secret tunnel. But it's crazy because there's been multiple like reports. Like there was this one guy that like
there's a famous tweet where some guy tweeted, "It's late as fuck, and I'm hearing like yodels under my apartment."
I hear Jewish people under me. He's like
Fucking yodeling.
Damn.
Imagine.
And people were like, "Bro, you're fucking crazy. Like you're high. What the
course,
fuck?"
yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like
So they found like a network down there?
a whole network.
Like
Like
Jewish people, bro.
the police went down there and they're like,
And
"You guys have to leave."
there
They
was
didn't wanna
some
leave.
What was it
there
like?
was some
There-
Jewish guys. There was like 4 Jewish guys that weren't letting the police in. Like they were trying to like block them off.
They were like what?
They all got arrested.
Orthodox Jews or something like that.
Yeah.
What does that
Some
mean?
shit.
I don't know.
They're not okay. The thing is, like, it's kind of like the Jews. You're putting them all in one box,
Right.
But there's bad apples that ruin the bunch. You know what I'm saying? So, but there was a group of people, and they were, that group happened to be Jewish, but they're not all like that. But yeah, there was a whole network going on
I understand
under the
that,
tunnels. And we don't know what's going on under the tunnels. All that we know is that there was like mattresses with blood
on them.
and then there was like baby cradles, like
Yeah, they probably fucking
like strollers and shit. Just that's the only thing that kind of we got out of
Look,
it.
bro, let's wait 2 years. Netflix will put something out. 3 to 5 episodes.
It's funny because they were saying
That's
that
fucking crazy.
Kanye's not sounding that crazy after all, yo. I don't know, man.
Yo, like, I'm like the fact that they're living down there. Like, I'm more impressed by that. What the
I think
fuck?
it's like something that because they were saying that it led to like a brothel or something like that at
That's
some point,
crazy.
and then it kind of made sense because these tunnels led to like underneath synagogues, and they were saying that the guys would just say that they were at church and they were really under the church doing their
They were
thing.
jerking each other off. Now, La said, "Yo, if they weren't down there, like finding the Ninja Turtles, arrest those
Like,
fools."
there's no reason you need to.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta get these fools because if you're not down there like searching for the Ninja Turtles and fighting them, there's no reason you should be in the sewers and the tunnels or any of that shit.
Rent is fucking expensive in New York.
For real.
Yeah, it is. It's worse than Orange County.
But why would they try to get not let the cops in unless they were trying to like get rid of
shit.
evidence?
Yeah,
and
they're
shit.
obviously doing
some shady
some
shit.
shit they shouldn't be doing.
And it wasn't just one tunnel; it was like multiple tunnels. That
It's a
led to
whole
multiple-
network of fucking tunnels, bro.
Yeah.
And South Park predicted it, or they've been
yeah?
talking about it for years.
About Jewish tunnels?
Yeah, they're
always
like
been-
and the Jews got tunnels.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, they know. You don't know?
Do you guys think if you replace Jews with any other, like, let's say if you replace Jews,
They were Mexicans.
what would the outcry be? Kind of the reaction would it be the same?
Oh yeah,
first of all-
deport them all.
Were they-
Get
Yeah, first
them
of all, I
out
would
of
say
here.
illegals, not Mexicans.
Illegal. Yeah, yes.
Well, weren't they?
What are they eating down there?
They were trying to break out El Chapo from the New York prison.
Nah, but what's it called? Weren't they? They got some backlash too because they were like accusing Hamas or whatever.
Yeah,
For of
digging
having
tunnels.
digging tunnels and attacking them through tunnels, and like now we catching them have tunnels and shit. I'm like, and what's that? Michael Rappaport? Yeah, it's like he's very quiet. It's like he doesn't
No,
say
he
shit.
said something about it. Like he deflected and he made it.
He just said, "Bro, who do you think they got the idea from? Jews been having tunnels."
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like when people are like that, blindly like committed. Like I think if I saw some Mexican doing something wrong, I'd be like, oh, like that's a bad person.
Well,
I don't know. Put it this
Just
way.
because he's Mexican, I'm not gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna.
If there is a bunch,
Maybe.
put it this way: if there is a bunch of
It
people,
depends, though. You know what I'm saying?
if there was a bunch of people with Zenaloa's beard with a tunnel,
Hey, are you calling my cousin a Jew right now, bro?
no, not you, just the
Okay,
beard.
yeah.
Take it on him and put maybe 3 more complexions darker than him.
I'd find it suspicious.
Like
Bro,
that shit would not be off the news right now.
look,
Oh yeah, but the Jews control the news and the media, so like,
Not all the Jews.
Yeah, they're about to cut our fucking power right now.
yeah.
It's insane, bro. All I'm saying is that if it was a different like race or person, it'd be a big.
Oh yeah, it would have been a bigger deal for sure. Yeah, no, I 100% agree with that. like, because what I just said, the Jews control like a lot of the media. They have a lot of power, you know, they control the influence.
Whoa, bro, relax. Some of us are trying to be rappers here.
Okay. chill. So based on like, well, whatever you heard the details. There was tunnels, there was strollers, bloody mattresses. What comes to your head? What do you think? I just want to know. I'm curious.
Trafficking, something illegal, fucking
child. Well, a cult. Yes, and
cult-like behavior, like something.
There's a podcast that I watched, and this is no facts because obviously there's no facts on this podcast.
No facts.
Huge disclaimer.
They were saying that those specific Jews, like I think I said Orthodox. There's no facts, but they're like notoriously known for being pedophiles and shit.
Oh shit!
Well, bro, there was baby strollers down there. What the hell?
It's like there's no facts here, but that's what the information I got from another podcast. And I was like, damn. And I looked,
not us, but the other podcast said that.
I looked some of the shit up.
Yeah,
we didn't say that.
Yeah, the other podcast said that shit. Not us.
Yeah, no facts.
Relaying the message.
Yeah. Well, go.
We'll actually insert the clip right here.
Okay.
Nah, but it's like it's insane that. They're just getting away with it.
Yeah. That's all we know. That they caught them, and then we don't know any more details or anything. No one is saying anything else. That's all we were given.
And bloody mattresses doesn't make anything good.
If there was Mexicans out there with bloody mattresses,
we would know all about everything that they're doing and blah blah blah. You know, the list will go on. They'll give us all the details and shit. But I think since it's a specific, like, you know, Jewish community or whatever,
I'm pretty sure they have blueprint to El Chapo's tunnels already.
That's where we got the blueprint.
I mean, he's locked up in New York, bro.
Yeah.
So maybe they were just trying to get behind.
Maybe they're on our side.
Hey, low-key, the Jews built the tunnel.
Trying to break them out, bro.
Damn.
It's like, you guys want to get El Chapo out? Well, we got you right here, bro. We got the blueprint right here. Those smart motherfuckers, yo.
Dang, but I didn't think about
They're
that.
business people. And so are we. So, I don't know.
Laz, did you hear about Yo Gotti's brother?
He got shot. And I didn't hear too much, but I saw he died. He got shot and died after he just attended a funeral. But they're like trying to put it on the whole Young Dolph situation because they've had beef. But I don't really know much about his brother. I didn't even know he had a brother, to be honest.
Same here.
So to me, it was like news in itself. But I mean, it's pretty dangerous out there for them. They're like not letting anything go. They're like going back and forth. And
yeah, I didn't hear about that.
I think it's honestly,
I don't know anything about.
Honestly, it's kind of like
I don't know
lame because it's kind of lame because it's kind of the reason hip hop is kind of falling off because people are actually dying, bro. People are actually dying behind this. It's not just on fucking TV screens anymore. It's not a game. Like
to some people, it's like it's real life.
Well, yeah, they're living that shit.
Yeah, like,
you know what I mean.
And that's kind of taking like because honestly, who supports more than the whites, right? Like maybe our people when it comes to our own, you know, like no one's gonna support our own.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like our people support the most. Like if you're like a Mexican trying to do your thing, like you're gonna get support from the raza. You know what I mean? Like I think.
But if you go to a show, it's mostly like little white kids to these famous people's show, right? Okay. And people are dying, and now the money is like, why would we fucking invest in this like downhill thing?
Yeah, if people are dying, it's all sketchy and shit.
Because I mean, think about how great rock was at some point, and then people started dying off of drugs because of rock, and people just didn't want to invest their money into negative things. Like that's why rock isn't as big as it used to be. Rock was the biggest thing in the world at some point.
Well, the thing, rock is still the big thing.
It is, but
and I think you can replace rock with hip hop too. Even like with these rappers overdosing and shit.
At
like
some point in history, you wouldn't think of another genre ever being number one over rock. That's how great the music was.
Yeah,
you didn't need to speak the language. Like those artists could go sell out in Mexico.
They're legends and shit. Yeah.
Not just now, even then, you know. And hip hop was the number one genre at some point, and now like the sponsors aren't trying to be sponsoring people that are just killing each other.
And it's a big problem, bro, because they all have to tour.
Yeah.
So you have to go to neighborhoods where you're not from there, bro.
Right.
So you're not, you know what I mean?
It's bad for business.
And in some cases, you're not supposed to be there based on, the lifestyle. So it's hard because they got to go out there to make their money and fulfill the contract, and it fucks them up.
That's true.
What do you think of the idea of checking in?
I think it's valid.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's valid. I think I've seen it in different ways. I think I've seen it even out of, I've seen it in Mexico as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's very smart to do it if you have the capacity to. Why not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think it takes away from that because at the end of the day, you're not from there, bro.
No, yeah. Some people like think it's a sign of weakness, and like people don't want to be doing that shit. And really, like, I mean, I don't really live that life, so there's no really like.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, if you don't have to worry about it, you have to worry about it. But if you know you do, then I think it's more weak for you to pretend that your ego and your pride is going to save you from a bad situation.
Yeah, if I was to ever check in for somewhere, it'd definitely be Mexico, though, because fuck that.
Yeah, man. I mean, think about it. I mean, I just think it's out of respect, If you're involved in that and you know people, why not?
Yeah, and I've heard people explain it as in, like, people, like, take the reference checking in as something way more than it is. It's pretty much like just hitting up your friend and being like letting them know, hey, bro, I'm in town. Like,
I mean, if you have to check in, it's never going to be with an op, right?
Yeah.
You're never going to let them know you're in town, right?
For real.
So why would it be a negative thing? It always has to be somebody that you feel will have your back. That's the point of checking in, right?
Or like maybe let's hang out, show me around town type
or,
shit.
Hey, at least you know I'm here.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
I agree with
that's
that.
really what it is.
It's insane.
Yeah.
True. But Monty likes to change shit and just come back. He's talking about exporting the pod, and we all know that Monty's gonna make some changes when he wants to take it home.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna edit.
Zen, I'm sure experiences it with him working in the studio.
Oh, definitely, 100%. He probably does.
Hey,
I didn't even lie.
I added some auto tune, but you could barely notice it.
Oh, that's the line. Yeah,
you'll hear me with that one. You can barely notice it though.
It's chill, bro. It's chill.
I'm like, yo, let me hear it real quick.
Let me know. Let me see if I have to throw you out this window real quick. Monty is notorious for that, bro.
I'm a little bit of a control freak, not gonna lie.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Like, y'all gotta deal with it. Zan's gotta deal with it. Like, it's just,
It works, bro.
Let me do it again. I don't like how I pronounce the A right here.
And we get it. I mean, I think it happens for both of us because you'll be like, hey, he'll be like, when I'm recording, he's like, hey, pretend you're performing it. And I'm like, all right.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I just try to throw out ideas,
and I'm like, yo, that worked. You know what I mean? So it's like,
do you ever feel like you're doing it how you wrote it, but he's like, do it more like this?
Well, do it more fly, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never listened to anybody till I listened to him. Before I was like, nah. Like the engineer would be like, hey, change this. I'd be like, nah, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But then once I started like, all right, let me try it. Let's hear it. Like, all right, that sounds better. So
thank you, Zen. Thank you, Zen.
So after the first
Bro's been
time,
waiting on fucking like forever for that.
Yeah. After the
I
first,
told you guys.
after the first time, I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna listen. You feel me?
We've had our shared moments with Monty. I'm sure Laz could tell you all about that.
Yeah, but on the pod, I am notorious for like, maybe we should take this part out, yo. Maybe we should do this.
He's the only one that ever's like, you should check this out. I'm like, bro, what?
I know.
I like to share raw and uncut. You know?
He'll call you out of the blue to tell you, huh?
Yeah, for real.
Hey, what do you think if... That's what I get. I get some calls and he'll be like... Hey,
it's because I care, yo. I'm an overthinker and I care,
I was randomly on a Thursday morning thinking about that song we recorded 2 weeks ago, and I decided that we should do this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tell me about that guy.
His changes are kind of... I mean, you never know. Sometimes it's for the best, right? Zandre knows.
Yeah.
Zandre goes to him too, right?
He came through. Yeah.
Gotta respect the ear.
And the thing is about that is that when like you're the artist, obviously you feel like you get demoitis yourself, so you hear something like how you made it the first time, you fall in love with that version, and then when you hear like, even if it's a better version, it doesn't sound like what you made that one day, and that you've.
Yeah.
Personally, that's how I feel
100%,
about it. You know,
yes.
but then in
I agree.
hindsight, because I've had it where I keep both mixes, and then in hindsight, I listen back and I'm like, dude, this Marty's version sounds way better. You
So
know?
what I have to do is not think about it.
Yeah.
So he'll be like, I really think it sounds better. I'm like, you know what? Okay. And then I'll just stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
I just
That-
accept
yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Like when I record like a song from him, I fall in love with the first version that he does. I'm like, yeah, this is it. You know, this is tight. And then he comes to me with like, yo, nah, I think I could do it better. This and that, you know. And I'm
Right.
like, and sometimes I'm like, nah, bro, it's all there. We already have it. But you also gotta, just as much as I like want it my way, I also like incorporate. I'm like, okay, you know, we gotta do different things. You know.
Yeah, sometimes
It's-
I'll redo it and it'll sound good. Sometimes I'll redo it and it won't.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, you just gotta, you know, roll with the punches and
I
shit.
told you you're the best.
He's always the best. Well, here, let's switch it up a little bit. Sports-wise, not the Super Bowl, we'll get there, or the playoffs, but the Miami Heat. I want to give the Miami Heat a round of applause.
Why?
Because they waited till Eric Spoelstra's divorce went through to give him his fat old contract.
That's dope, bro.
That is fire.
It's like, we're going to pay you, but we're going to wait until your divorce is
I mean,
finalized.
he's been there for a minute. I'm sure the front office had no problem accommodating him.
Yeah.
They were definitely understanding to the fact.
Do you guys know he married like one of the cheerleaders that he met there?
Explain the situation.
Yeah, he met a cheerleader like when he was coaching, and he ended up marrying her and had kids with her, and then
Conflict of interest.
yeah, now
Oh, okay.
she intended to divorce him, and I think they just finalized the divorce. So then that's when the Miami was like, all right, we'll give you your 8-year contract worth millions
Was it
and
like
millions of dollars.
235 or something?
Some crazy shit. I don't
crazy.
know.
It's a lot of money.
Might have been 120. Might have been 120
Yeah,
million.
120 million.
I remember
But that's
Bro.
that's unheard of for a coach. Coaches don't make that much usually.
Okay, how many millions do you need to be happy? How many millions is it gonna take for
Right
you to
now,
be like,
one.
oh, wait, I'm just like with 1 million right now? What?
Right now, you
At
give me a
this
million.
moment? Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not greedy. Like if I hit one, I
One
think-
untaxed, please, and I'm good.
On tax. Okay, I got you. So, okay, yeah. What about you? Like,
See, I'm greedy. Give me.
I need 50 at least.
I think 10 million.
Yeah, that's a good
10
one.
million. Yeah, it's a beautiful number. Okay.
See,
okay.
that's a hard question because I'm happy right now. you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be happy with the mill, you know. But if you ask me like how, like at what number of like millions would you feel comfortable like?
Yeah.
The one
never
be-
doing
is it
anything ever again.
The one before
might
it
look
turns
different.
into $1 billion.
It might look
The one right before a billion. Yeah, that one. 99.9.
999 million.
I'm thinking like not working,
Yeah.
just chilling with the fam.
Yeah.
Solve,
Yeah.
solve your family, like your immediate family's poverty, and then
Yeah.
from there
Yeah.
just be able to live.
I think with 10 million you can do that.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
can even do that with 5.
I think you
probably.
could do it with. I think you could do it with one. I think with $1 million you could set up a whole infrastructure. But that's just me being like optimistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree with
But
that.
obviously
You can.
10. But obviously 10 is going to take me further. Than
It'll just be easier. You kind of
So-
just stumble.
This is
yeah.
one will probably clear everyone in your family shit and maybe have you living comfortably, but you won't be able to
No,
help
bro,
anyone.
$1 million ain't shit anymore.
No, it definitely is not.
Out here, not. Now, that's what I'm saying. You'll pay people shit off, like
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
like
yeah,
your mom's car, and maybe your car, your wife's car, and then after that, you have enough for you.
Chalice after that.
I mean, just doing the math, if you think about it, I mean,
Yeah, 1 million out here. Yeah, definitely is not anything. There's people making way more, dude. There's people making like in the billions.
I don't know.
Billions
Personally, me,
and
you give me
billions.
10K, you give me 10K, you clear my debt.
There's people like above the law and shit. Yeah, it's weird.
I don't need no millions.
somebody get 10K, flip it. Let me see what I can flip real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta go make a sale.
Wait, what's the question? Dinner with Jay-Z or what? What's the number?
Dinner with Jay Z.
500, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I just posted that shit.
Oh yeah.
That shit's funny, bro. 'cause
Well, what are you guys doing? Because obviously the internet, the
Look, man.
obvious immediate reaction from the internet fucking consumers. Oh, you get so much gain from Jay Z.
No.
Like, nah. Ain't no amount of money.
Jay Z is not the kind of guy that's gonna take a dinner with someone and give them value.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like he's gonna read you immediately and say, you're only here because you got lucky. So I owe you absolutely nothing.
For real.
And you have nothing to offer.
He said it before. He's like, if you want to know how to make it where I'm at, listen to the music.
Yeah.
It's like, it's all
Like
in the
free,
music.
free game, he says, right?
Yeah.
Nah, you take the 500,000, bro. You can do a lot more with that shit.
If it's $10, maybe like, what's the least you would take before you like, I'll just take the dinner? Because if they gave me like 100 or the dinner, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna have dinner with Jay-Z.
Fucking $500.
Yeah.
Hey, damn. That's a pretty square answer, y'all. It's good. It's good.
We'll give you $500,
Bro, what am I
or
gonna-
you can have
look,
a dinner
man,
with Jay-Z.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll take a dinner. Fuck it.
I'm the kind of person, bro. I really idolize the music, but I never idolize the person because
Right.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say to that guy. I don't know
Yeah.
him, right? He doesn't
Yeah.
know me.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
like richer than us. There's nothing we have in common.
We don't have anything in common. What are we going to talk about?
I feel that.
$500 is a good one.
You feel me?
Now that you say all that, maybe 200 is enough.
But if you say 200, I'm like, all right, let me take a picture with this guy. See if I can get some likes.
Yeah, there you go.
Say, check out our next feature. That's never coming out.
I'm never seeing Jay-Z again, so I'm like about to get signed.
About to get signed.
About to get this
Here
Rockefeller
we
chain.
go.
I ain't never. He ain't never gonna say shit to me again.
Yep,
I picked you over $200, bro.
That's true.
I'm taking the promo.
That's very true.
Yeah.
A lot,
Very well put
a lot,
together.
and a lot of people would pay more than $200 to get promo from Jay-Z.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
Of course.
Very
Yeah.
clear, you know.
Yeah, just be like, yo, about to sign this contract
That's
right
a
here with
great
Live
bargain.
Nation. And then 3 months later, I'd just be like, oh, it fell through. You know, we couldn't agree. I said,
Hey, well,
I said
he-
50 million. He tried to give me 30. I said, no.
Bro, he was hating, dog.
He didn't see my value, so I went
Yeah.
independent.
Yeah, there you go.
I've heard that story before from different artists.
A bunch of artists.
I really have.
Yeah.
I really have. You know, but I respect it. You know, I respect it.
What do you guys think about SoundCloud going up for sale
First, they're selling the whole business.
for $1 billion? $1 billion for
crazy.
Who's
SoundCloud.
gonna buy it?
I think Elon Musk should
The
buy it.
Chinese.
Dude, if Elon buys it, imagine.
Because for
Somebody that already owns something.
Because
Yeah.
for a while Twitter had the MP3 player on it, where if you posted like a Spotify or a SoundCloud link, you could directly listen to it on that app.
That's cool.
And so like, I don't know what happened, but now it's not there. You know, if you post a link, it's not going to let you.
Oh, you know what happened? Elon Musk happened.
Have the media player. So I think if you own both and you're just redirecting your already client or customers to another app that you own, then I think it's like a funnel. You know what I mean? It's just like a revolving cycle.
Yeah.
I think that would be pretty effective.
You think SoundCloud is worth $1 billion? Or you think that's like what they're pricing it at, and hopefully they get somewhat close to that ballpark?
I think it is worth that, and I think we don't understand it as much as other regions because SoundCloud's used a lot more in like Atlanta hip hop, New York
Other
hip-hop.
other areas.
It's not even here. Just like I know a lot of people that find artists. Like you go to some of our old music, and it's people from like Denmark or something like that.
Yeah.
like all over the world.
Yeah,
Just not here.
and it makes it very accessible very quickly, right? If we go and put up a song through distributors, right? We gotta wait a week before that shit shows up.
When we
But
could
I
go
put
drop
a
this
song
right now?
right
Upload
now,
it right there on the spot. Boom.
So that power is worth $1 billion.
Well, it changed the game forever. Really,
It really did.
Yep.
it's insane.
Yeah, and you know what? Like it I think it hurt old school rappers the most.
Yeah.
because they weren't conditioned to be that fast with music.
Yeah.
and the younger generation was just like, yo, I'll hit you with the mixtape every 2 weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
It was albums, now it's just singles.
Well, what's his name? NBA YoungBoy. He drops it at least once a week. It's like, damn, bro, how many fucking mixtapes do you got?
Yeah.
Yeah, and every mixtape hits a different demographic, bro.
No, yeah.
That's a
That's
smart
true.
guy. You know what I mean? And I think that's worth a lot of money because they are on that game. A lot of rappers are not. Like, for example, us, we don't put out music like that.
Right.
But there's a big portion of music that does do that, and their fans are used to that. They're conditioned for it.
Yeah, I think NBA YoungBoy too. Like he's saying, he's one of the most. I think he has the most streams on his YouTube for an artist.
It goes
just
crazy.
because he's always like uploading shit, you know, and his fan base is just always there. Like he's
Eating it up. Oh, here's a new video. There's a new video.
Yeah,
So it's crazy.
yeah. The younger generation really controls that, bro.
Yeah.
It seems like no business is selling for under $1 billion now. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, I think money's just different, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just money's different. I think the value of work now and where you give that example of how much a business is worth, I think you can go anywhere with it, right?
Yeah.
You have to evaluate a business like how much is it really worth?
And SoundCloud, a lot of people that use SoundCloud don't like paying for it, and there's a lot of ads on SoundCloud, so they make a ton of money.
There is ads on SoundCloud.
A lot of them, like way too many. Like,
it's crazy how many people don't give a fuck though, bro.
Nah,
they rather listen to those ads and not have to pay shit.
Yeah.
Me with YouTube.
And they be playing that. That's all they use.
Yeah.
Like, I know people that all they use to listen to music
Same
is
here.
SoundCloud.
well, because it's free, right?
It's crazy. And then they're like, "Hey, bro, why don't you have your shit on SoundCloud?" I was like, "Shit, you're right. I don't."
That's it. You don't have a SoundCloud. You're on like. Do you still have you're still on Bandcamp and
You're
stuff?
on a bunch of different websites. For the interview that I prepped for, I like looked up your name on Google.
Yeah.
It's like hella different music sites with hella different of your music. I'm like, I didn't even know this website existed, bro.
Because back in the day, we didn't have distribution like that, right? So we couldn't go straight to uploading something. So we didn't have that access. So when we put out the first, set of songs and set of, CDs, we had to find where the people were listening to music. So we went to places like Pure Volume, Reverb Nation.
I remember Reverb Nation.
Dat Piff. Like, we had to go to all these sites where people were to get them the music. That was the only way. We couldn't put our shit on iTunes.
Nah.
Or Spotify wasn't even a thing.
Back then, iTunes.
Yeah, we couldn't do that. We couldn't because we didn't have a distribution. Yeah.
LimeWire.
So that was that. I think that's a big move. I feel like you're right. I feel like if they made it a Twitter exclusive thing and the player was embedded that way, I think
like MySpace.
Oh, it'll take over.
Because
sure.
right now X, I don't know if it's just my fucking timeline, but on X, Twitter, aka formerly known as Twitter, like my shit is giving me everything, bro. Like I'm seeing like fucking people die on my timeline and shit. I'm like scrolling past it.
Yeah, it's not regulated anymore.
It's pretty fucking like extreme.
Yeah.
I stopped using it.
And the biggest,
I'm using it more.
but see,
I'm using it too.
you notice it more though because you're so used. Like we get used to Instagram filtering everything and the algorithm being so heavy there.
Yeah.
And when the algorithm is so light on Twitter, it's like, what the fuck is this, bro?
And I can tell that the algorithm is changing because before, like previously, I used to always be like on the trending channel. Like that's where I would go. But now I've noticed that has become more like accustomed to your profile. And then when I go to my home or like my For You, it just gives me like a bunch of shit. Like,
bro, I can't pull up Twitter if I'm like with my kids.
Yeah, it's
because
pretty
you never
gnarly.
know what the fuck's gonna come up, bro.
Yeah.
Do you have a solution?
Yeah, don't use it.
Come on, bro. It's the easiest one. You
Go deeper.
just unplug the thing.
Yeah, it's like because I feel if I have to do that much work to avoid something,
Right.
I shouldn't be on it.
Yeah, true. I agree.
Yeah.
So that's just something that I've noticed as a
You're right, yeah.
avid user. Like
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, it's going crazy.
Twitter's kind of going more towards the like decentralized,
So they're
like,
trying
kinda
to
more free market kind of thing.
My point being is that I think they're trying to implement or add whatever the fuck they can to keep people on there for as long as possible.
Well, imagine dropping a project on Next through SoundCloud.
Yeah. It would just be there. You have to go, and that's where.
That's cool.
If they made it like Instagram, but Instagram had streaming on it.
Yeah,
embedded, that'd be crazy.
People would use it.
It would start competing against like Spotify, Apple.
It definitely would. I'd probably be on X streaming if
And it
they
would
had
be-
that shit.
It would be very easy, right? If we say, "Hey, Zenaloa dropped a new project,"
Right.
You
Go to his
literally
page.
click on that,
Right.
and you listen to it there.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's why I feel like you're right. It would be great for Twitter.
They would definitely
They
capitalize
need to
on
hire my boy Zandre over at fucking X or
Giving
whatever.
out $1 million. No, yeah. Like personally, me, I get turned off by like if it's trying to take me to an external.
Just do
like,
Just send it to Elon Musk at iCloud.com, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna send him something. See if he filters it.
It'll get there.
We'll see.
Yeah, just tag him.
We'll see.
We'll tag this clip for him right here.
Do we got any questions, Laz, or what?
We have a couple, I think.
All right. So right now we're gonna get into the listeners' question, the segment of the pod. I think I got one too.
Okay.
I have one. What is one song that has gotten you through tough times? I got one.
We started now.
The
Don't stir up the
J
buzzers now.
Cole song, From the Bells Troll, or something like that. From the Bells Troll, or from Who the Bells Troll.
Sing it.
No, I'm not gonna sing it.
Why you being shy,
People can look
fool?
it up. I mean, we can play it.
Just perform the whole song.
Yeah.
Let's see.
From the bells.
For whom the bells hear.
It's a Metallica.
You got it or I got it? You got it.
Got it.
Oh damn, he was going through it. I could already tell.
Nah, this shit was hard.
Falling down
Hey,
before my very eyes.
That was fucking cloudy last. That was cool.
Gas is on empty. Fuck.
Something I know I'm gonna see.
Yeah, all right. Who's next?
Got $3 in the bank, yo.
Fucking guy.
That's the type of hard times he thought I was having, bro.
I'm just kidding. I'm just making shit up. If anything, those were my hard times right there. If anything,
yeah, he's just projecting.
I'm just projecting. Yeah, I'm projecting.
All right. Well, so what's your song?
No, dude. Honestly, I don't know. I don't really.
Now he's filtering it out now.
Yeah.
He's like, damn,
He doesn't want to be clowned for it.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be
don't clown me,
He
guys.
doesn't want to be transparent with us, bro. That's no fun.
No, I was trying to think of a song, but I don't know if I ever
Zen, is
thought of
there like a song
through
that's
it.
ever gotten you? It doesn't have to be money situations, depression, like a breakup.
Oh, within. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so give us one
Yeah,
then.
what the fuck?
Just a good song, like
Spit it out, man.
"Baby"
You know
by
the
Ariel
question.
Pink. It's a good song.
He's fucking lying. He's just giving us whatever. He's not trying to like expose himself on it. It's okay.
I think.
I'll let you rock.
Okay, Andre, well, give us an example here.
See, like I'm with Monty. Like I got to think about it.
Yo, the problem we have here is they're trying to pick one that's still cool enough to say.
Yeah, that's a true
What's
thing.
up?
Yeah.
Like something that got me through hard times.
Some Pedro Infante. What's up?
Run away, love. Run away, love. Damn, I was going through it like that,
That
bro.
was last. Everyone's just coming at me.
I know. I just that was.
You shouldn't have gone first, bro.
I was trying to set the tone here. And,
No, but I'll give it to he set the tone pretty good. He set the tone right.
Yeah, damn it.
I think the Beatles yesterday
Yesterday.
is one that I've heard at different times of my life.
like your ups and your downs.
Yeah.
Nice. Chris, you got one?
It's raining men.
It's raining.
Raining Man. You want to sing that for us real quick?
Put it on.
Hey, maybe we shouldn't ask Chris these questions. All right, next question. Would you rather receive a sexy message or a love note?
Oh.
Text.
I'm gonna take a sexy text over a love note. I know you love me.
That's true.
I think a love note.
Period blood.
A love note?
I think a love note because that's sexy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking right there. I love those kind of like.
I mean, it is.
It depends on how creative this love note is. If it's like
I love you. That's it.
if it's like I love you.
Look, he's got a point because like any thought can send you like a sexy message.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, true.
for someone to write you like something that it's like, oh, it's filled in there, you can feel
It's
it.
like catered to you, know, type shit.
yeah.
That's like.
So a sexy
got a
message
point.
can't be catered to you.
You got a point.
No, wait, it can. Honestly, it can.
Yeah, but it could
So I
just be
get
like-
your point too. I get that point
Yeah,
too.
but it could also just be a saved image that she had and she sent like a week ago or something.
Damn, this guy is too
74.
deep into the thought. Yeah, she might have sent this 3 times already to 7 guys
Never
2
know.
weeks ago.
Never know.
Yeah.
You gotta stay cautious.
You have any questions?
I love knowing.
Like I always say.
Oh yeah.
Like I always say.
Let's see. Last question. 30 to 50% of the people don't have internal monologue. Do you have internal monologue? If so, how do you think it feels to not have one?
Lonely.
Internal monologue means that you talk to yourself, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
definitely
voice
have
in your
that.
head.
I definitely have that.
Yeah.
Chris, you got that?
100%.
Just thinking,
I think he might have like
Yo,
3
he
voices.
sounded like a robot when he said that shit.
I got a whole family in there.
He's got like 15 voices in his
All
head.
automated over there. Beep, boop, beep.
Well, hey, I read that statistic and I was like, what the fuck does it sound like not to have?
I think that falls into the people who
Psychopaths?
like, who don't
No,
know how to
'cause-
whisper shit. You know the people like are like, oh dude, look at what, like, what the fuck? Like full kick back. Like how did you not fucking how did you not filter that out?
How did you let that keep that in?
Like,
Damn,
whoa.
that bitch has a fat ass, yo.
Like, boy, I think she can hear you, dog. She's right there. You know what I mean? I think those are those people. That's what I think.
What the fuck, this guy?
Chris over there giving us an example.
That's what I think.
He's talking about smelling seats over there, bro.
Yo, kick back.
Chris Kelly over there.
Chris Kelly.
Jeez.
Well,
You got another
yeah,
one, or
we all have internal monologues here, right?
was that it?
I think that was it.
All right. Well, before we sign off, thank you, Zenaloa.
Yeah,
Thanks for having us.
Hey, thanks for having me. Ryan.
Shoot your socials.
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at This Is Zenaloa. I want to give a shout out to Monty and Zandre here because they've been helping me out with everything I do with the videos and the music.
Salute.
Fucking no Zenaloa without them, so appreciate you guys.
Fucking dope. Yeah.
Thank you.
And appreciate the invite, Laz. So thank you guys.
Yeah. You got any upcoming projects you wanna?
Yeah, I got a new single coming up called Danger Zone, featuring Raka Iris Science from Dilated People. So really excited for that. Me and Monty are wrapping up the project that's coming up soon. So
Yes, sir.
we'll make sure you guys get that ASAP.
Hell yeah.
Dope.
All right.
Well, guys, my name is Andre. I'm here with Zen. I'm here with Laz. I'm here with Monty.
So,
We'll be back next week with another episode for your head top, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye. Good night.
Well, you never know how long it's gonna last. Take some match to burn a bridge if you're never going back. I walk around the fire and never come through the cracks. I'll continue on my path. I'm living in the past. Cause you never know how long it's gonna be. All my insecurities were covered by obscurity. It never really occurred to me that this would be the end. It seems so absurd to me and